my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's insane. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
It's fucking Teeth Week, everybody. Coolest Alive will be back next week with the classic comedy album Bad News next Monday. Netflix Animation's instant classic Storks next Tuesday. I fucking love Storks. The classic Kevin Smith penned comic/run graphic novel Daredevil, Guardian Devil that kicked off the Marvel Knights run and my personal Marvel Comics renaissance. And I don't know where it's considered in the classics of the renaissances or whatever, but I think it's considered like the new renaissance, at least the Joe Quesada era of comics. And I think Joe did a fucking fabulous job. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. The genuinely creepy and terribly interesting Shin Godzilla on Thursday. Watched that with my dad when I was in North Carolina, and we both really dug it. And talking about one of the best of my favorite comedians. He's probably my favorite. Eddie Izzard next Friday. But this week is the fucking Teeth Week, so cool out. But that's Coolest Alive, 6 days a week with 5 heartfelt recommendations per week in music, animation, comic books, live action, and whatever I'm feeling Friday, plus our hour-long Mother Show on Saturday. So get used to that schedule because I've been enjoying it so much. But this is Teeth Week. As I said, it's a special week. This week has teeth. I'm your host, Jesse Blaze Snider, the coolest man alive, and I was sick as a dog for 3 months, and I had lost the ability to enjoy any entertainment. And while I was at my family's, I started to find a bunch of things that I was interested in that brought me back. And it started with Critters, and if you haven't checked out the Critters celebration we did, you should. It was great. But then it went to slasher animal movies for me, right? Creature features, whatever you want to call them. Movies about survival. I love this kind of movie, and before I knew it, I had a ton of new favorites and a wide range of killer animal species. So I decided to bring you Teeth Week, 6 days of killer animals while they're fresh in my mind. Starting with an alligator movie on Monday, a giant rampaging boar film on Tuesday with awesome practical effects, a croc attack film based on a true story on Wednesday, lions on Thursday, a starving tiger in a house with a college-bound lady and her highly autistic little brother on Friday. And so far I got 7, but I'm shooting for top 13 Shark Attack movies for our Saturday show. I got a lot to watch, so wish me luck. Anyway, we'll kick that off in just a little bit with an alligator movie. That is one of my favorites. But first, let me direct you to blacklightdistrict.studio to get in on our Kickstarter late if you want to find out what it is. Go look. You can email me at jbs@blacklightdistrict.studio, basically for any reason you may have. I'd love to hear from you. And listen to my Sunday show, Everything They Don't Want You to Know, where we talk about all sorts of wild shit. Just scroll through the show titles and your jaw's going to be hanging on the floor. Check it out. Plus, my dormant all music, all your favorite bands suck has been cranking on without me with listeners, so I decided to bring that one back monthly. It's a lot of work, and it's just I gotta listen to a lot of stuff, but starting with full coverage of the Black Keys music catalog in the next week or so. There's 53 other great bands ready to be discovered with full coverage of all their best albums and contributions to the world of music, from my perspective anyway. But just as a fan, I just similarly to how I recommend things over here, it's just me recommending these bands. Just, yes, listen to this. Start with this album, then this album, then this one, and fucking, it's great. Just me gushing about music that I love, and there's lots of different types of genres and shit worth checking out if you like music. So pull up the podcast, All Your Favorite Bands Suck, and you'll find those. Although I think we're still banned on Spotify. I can't believe how good we're doing I haven't done any shows in like a year, and it's still popular, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I did like a big gushing 3-hour long fucking, basically me going, thank you for listening. If you want to hear that, you can listen to that one. And I hope you check out that show, All Your Favorite Bands Suck. Anyway, let's talk some teeth. Today, we're going to talk about one that I thought about. You know, occasionally I will kind of skip over certain things. Like on the music show, I skip over like the Beatles and bands that I really like, but they're just so people are aware of the fucking Beatles. You know, do the Beatles need any more promotion? Nah. And that's not to say every band that I did on the show isn't like a band that necessarily needs more promotion. Most of them probably do. I mean, you know, but like there are certain bands that like, you know, people are well aware are geniuses or whatever. I don't think I did Eminem yet, even though I love Eminem. You know, I kind of thought maybe do I not do Lake Placid? Does everybody already know how fucking brilliant Lake Placid is? And Lake Placid's the only one that I'm doing this week that I haven't freshly watched, but it's a favorite movie of mine, so I think I can easily talk about it. But at the same time, as I always do, I'm not going to go out of my way to really spoil anything, get into too much stuff, because I want you to be able to enjoy it. But Lake Placid is just such a fucking feel-good feel-good alligator movie. Somehow feel-good alligator movie. It's very fucking funny. Oliver Platt is brilliant in it. Brigitte Fonda, I think is her name. She plays sort of the, I forget what her like role is, if she's like a park ranger or whatever the fuck she is. She's the girl and Bill Pullman's the guy, and then Oliver Platt's the funny guy. And it is wonderfully it's not, I mean, it's not to say it's like formulaic. I'm just trying to like boil it down to my memory. I'm bringing it. It's coming back to me now, guys. Everybody. So this is the movie that made oh, what's her name from the Golden Girls? She had a big, you know, kind of comeback in her career, which I think really came from this film where she plays this no-nonsense lady who is feeding or has been feeding this alligator in this Lake Placid, and it's gotten really big. and now, you know, it's eating people and it's causing lots of trouble. And Bill Pullman is, you know, heading up trying to figure out what to do here. And Oliver Platt is like this weirdo crocodile guy who like worships crocodiles. I'm pulling up some of these things so I can get some of these people's names that I'm forgetting as I'm talking about it. Placid. You know, I can remember so much shit, but like, you know, I can't remember fucking everything. And like the whole reason why I decided to do Teeth Week was like I added all of these movies to my list, and I was like, fuck, I'm like, by the time I do this, if I spread these out over time, it's gonna take me fucking forever. By the time I'm doing the last one, I'm gonna be like, I don't remember anything about this fucking movie, and I'm gonna have to go watch a fucking, you know, trailer or something. I'm like, they're fresh in my mind. Like, let's talk about them right now. All right. Betty White, that, of course, motherfucker, before I even read it, I remembered. Just I'm like panicking, trying to get it up so I could pull up fucking Betty, because I can't remember Betty White's name. It was all coming to me, except for Betty White. Betty White is so great in this movie, and the comedy is baked in, to just sort of the situations and the absurdity of it. The performances are really great, and like deadpan, which is, I think, always the best sort of comedy. I love this sort of movie when it's legit, as most of these movies that we're going to talk about are totally legit. Hold on one second. I'm just going to tell my friend that I'm recording. So I really think that like all of the later major popularity and her becoming like a meme began here in the Lake Placid film, and she's just wonderful. Bill Pullman, who's a Lone Star from Spaceballs, is awesome, and Brigitte Fonda, who usually kind of annoys me, but like in this case, this movie's that's what she's an annoying character. And I fucking love Oliver Platt, and he's in here with Brendan Gleeson, and Brendan Gleeson is fucking wonderful. Love him so much. And they play off each other really great. Brendan Gleeson's, I forget exactly everybody's, it says Sheriff Hank Q, and then it doesn't say who Pullman is playing exactly, but it's great. I'm just looking at the other actors in here. There's a couple cool people showing up, like Jed Reese, who plays one of the deputies. He's a comedic actor who I really like, but nobody really of note that I haven't mentioned. It's really just a wonderfully balanced film. This guy also directed House, which is a favorite of mine. I love the fucking House franchise. I should talk about that sometime. House and House 2. Rewatch that and do those ones. They're really just awesome movies. He also did Warlock, which I've never seen, but I should watch Warlock. Halloween H2O. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that one. But he rules my school for Lake Placid and the House movies, and I really am a I don't like a lot. There's a bunch of these movies that were recommended to me that like sucked, and I couldn't make it through most of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, my taste for movies like this, they have to really be like fun, or genuinely compelling. And oh my god, I got a bunch to talk about this week that are compelling, and I'm so excited to talk about all of them because they're all just like so fucking whatever in one way or another, but this one is just super super fun, especially because he's really big and there's the great scene at the end with this helicopter. I won't spoil things or whatever. The humor is on point and rooted in like reality, and within the confines of entertainment. And I don't know. I've watched this movie like a fucking dozen times. It's one of those movies that I just put on over and over again because it's so fun. I don't know. There's just something about a real life monster that, I've become very open to all sorts of outlandish possibilities with like monsters, but there are relatively common ones like alligators, and they can get pretty fucking big. And if you can do that in a really compelling way, and this week I've got a bunch of movies that are super super compelling, and or a fun way, I have a lot that are really fun. Like I just finished Shark Night last night, Shark Night, and Shark Night is just a really it's a funny one. It's just very fun and self-aware. There's a bit at the end that is like glorious in Shark Night that reminded me of Lake Placid, of just the wonderful humor. And in general, I got to give this movie like super high marks because like the best type of entertainment is balanced in comedy and drama and action and, you know, a little bit of everything. You know, Shakespeare, start with a fight. You know, it's an awareness for the fact that, and if you read Shakespeare, even though I doubt that Shakespeare actually wrote any of them, but some of these great works, and they are great works, they're very balanced. They all have comedy. You know, the idea that so much drama or whatever, there's like these stark dramas that have no comedy to them. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like harrowing experiences for me. I need a little bit of levity, you know, balanced into what I enjoy the most. Tombstone and Braveheart all have some great levity, two of my favorite films of all time. The Princess Bride's one of my favorite. And Lake Placid is definitely, you know, probably top 20. I don't know, maybe not top 25. I got to update my list, but I love Lake Placid. You know, if we're going by how many times I've watched the films, it's up there. And I don't know. I feel like largely I've covered everything that I want to cover, except for my outro. That was Monday's Alligator Teeth. Join me tomorrow for more teeth, specifically boar teeth. I love this idea. You've been listening to Coolest Alive with me, your friendly neighborhood Snider man, Jesse Blaze Snider, the coolest man alive, bringing you all the best things in life that aren't always free on streaming 6 days a week. I love you, and I hope we'll see you back tomorrow for another fucking awesome episode of Coolest Alive. Care Bear Stare, bitches. I love you. Peace. You've been listening to Coolest Geek Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snider. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent geek culture content. Thanks for listening.
It's my favorite part! Isn't it heavy? I played that! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Coolest alive! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Stay with your tribe! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Revenge of the Geeks! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Week after weeks! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Laughing with you! It's gonna be fucking awesome! And crying sometimes too! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Spelling it out! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Making you shout! It's gonna be fucking awesome. Talking some shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living your shit. My voice gonna be fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call right or text. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Raising the bar. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Straight to the stars. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's starting soon. Straight to the top of the pops for this one. Passing the moon. It's gonna be fucking awesome. On with the show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Ready, set, go. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see. You'll all see.
The podcast playground. Hooray!